Hey guys, it's Imani. Welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a bold lip, just a simple eye look, but a bold lip tutorial for the summertime for people that want to learn how to make their makeup last throughout the day. And I have oily skin, so if you have oily skin, then this is the video for you, just because I'm showing you products and what I use to make my makeup last throughout the day. So if you want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching, okay? I already did my eyebrows and primed my eyes off camera. First, I'm going to go in with the burnt orange from the Modern Renaissance palette and just put that in my crease. And then also going into the crease area and mostly like the outer corner, I'm going to take Rebel from the Tartelette in Bloom palette. Just focusing colors onto the crease and stuff. I usually move my hand further down the brush just so that it's like a lighter touch, because the closer you have your hands to the bristles, the more dense the color is going to come out. So, or more intense the color is going to come out. So when I do looks like this, or if I want a lighter blend, then I put my hand further down the brush. So now, that's all for the eyes, other than I'm going to put on some lashes later, but that's all for right now. So moving on to the face, I'm going to prime with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. And this is for the summertime. Actually, I use this all year long. This is probably the best primer that I've found for oily skin. But especially for people with oily skin that want to do glowy looks for the summertime or want to look more dewy, I still think it's good to prime with a mattifying primer. And I have super oily skin, so I use this every day. Oh my gosh, I don't realize how jacked up my nails are. Please nobody say anything about my nails. I'm gonna use my Born This Way foundation in Mahogany. Yeah, in Mahogany. It's between the Born This Way foundation and the Hourglass Stick Foundation when I want to do looks in the summertime or want to do full coverage in the summertime, just because both of these wear really good throughout the day, especially the stick foundation, and it's really good for oily skin. So it's between those two out of the foundations that I have that wear the best throughout the day. I've been using a lot of brushes lately. Usually I'm a beauty blender type of person, but honestly lately I've just been using a lot of brushes to blend stuff in. So I'm going to take this stippling brush that I got from Real Techniques and just use that to blend this in. I think the key to wearing full coverage foundations in the summertime is to not apply a bunch. Like, just do a light layer, and if you feel like you need more coverage, then go back in with a second layer. But usually you don't need a whole lot of coverage, I feel like, in the summertime, just because you're still going to go in with concealer and bronzer, and then if you're doing like a glowy look, you're still going to go in with highlight. So me being oily, I don't like to have a bunch of foundation on, just because I know I'm going to layer stuff on top of it. And then to do my forehead, I always take a flat foundation brush, and this is the Luxie 510 foundation brush, just because it's easier to blend foundation on my forehead. It's also easier to go around your brows with a foundation brush. If you're doing your foundation on your forehead, it's just easier to go around your brows so that you don't have that awkward highlighted brow area. That's why I like to use this type of brush to do my foundation. Oh fuck. For concealer, I always go with my Tarte Shape Tape. I know everyone on YouTube rave about this concealer, but it's really because it's a bomb concealer. Like, out of all the concealers that I have, other than my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, this is my favorite. It's between those two. But I don't like to bring it out too far. I mainly focus it like by my nose. Okay. Blend out the concealer. I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge and just spray it with a little bit of my Mario Badescu spray. Okay, it can be in the shot. And then to set my face, I like to use the Maybelline Shine Free, I think. Yeah, like the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium. So I just take that same beauty blender and press it into the places that I just put concealer. I usually just press it in, just because I feel like when I bake, it makes me look like a ghost. No matter how soon I wipe it off, I feel like it just makes me look like a ghost. So I just press it in. Plus I feel like it still lasts just as long throughout the day. To set my entire face, I like to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder, pressed powder in Bokeh. And I just use this Wet n Wild, like fluffy powder brush. And set my face with that. To bronze my face, I'm going to take this Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and it's the medium to dark one. They have a fair to medium one, I think. And I just take this BH Cosmetics 134 brush. It's kind of angled, so I like this for contouring. And I just take the darkest shade in the palette, and I use that to contour my cheeks. I used to hate contouring, but it's like my favorite part of makeup now. Like, I cannot walk out the house without contouring my face. And I just take whatever is left over from that and use it to contour my nose. And then just to further define my contour, I take a little bit of that Maybelline powder and just carve out where I contour. I'm gonna try to blend that in a little bit. Alright, and then I take a little bit of blush. For blush, I usually use the MAC Sweet as Cocoa blush. I've had this forever. And then just put it on my cheeks. So we're gonna come back to the face later. Right now I'm gonna put on some lashes, and I'm gonna take my Queen Bee lashes from Coco Lashes. and just use some House of Lashes glue to put those on. And then I'm just gonna put some inner corner highlight. I'm gonna mix a few shades because I like to be extra with my inner corner highlight. So from the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm gonna take Primavera, which is this shade right here. And this is the best inner corner highlight shade that I have, honestly. I like to put this in the inner corner first. Then I take Funny Girl from the Tartelette and Bloom palette. These two palettes are my holy grail palettes. So especially for the summertime, just because they have shimmer shades and matte shades, these two are my favorite palettes. Out of all the millions of palettes that I have, these two are my favorite. And I've had Modern Renaissance since last summer, and it's still my favorite palette. And there's been so many other palettes that I've gotten since then, and this one's still like my holy grail. Okay, oh, then I put that Funny Girl shade on top of the Primavera. So now we're gonna move on to highlight. Okay, so first I'm gonna take this NYX stick light, not really liquid, stick highlight. So first I put this down as like a base for the highlight. So to go on top of that, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild highlighter in Crown of My Canopy. This is my all-time favorite highlight. Royal and Langnickel highlight and glow brush. This is the brush I like to use for my highlight. And I'll just put that on top. Oh, wow. Wow. I might not even need the other one. Whoa. Oh my. This is I just wanna roll down my ranch. What does that even mean? What does that mean?
Didn't come up off of shit that don't even make sense. 2017 hip hop for you.
True that. Okay, and then to go on top of that, to be extra, I go in with the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight, and this is more of like, I broke it, I don't know, more of a white gold highlight, like what I was talking about earlier, and this is what I like to go on top of my peachy gold highlights. And just a little bit. I feel like they mix nicely together. And then I just go back in with that Eco Tools blush brush and try to tone down the highlight a little bit because it's a little bit too I'm gonna take this MAC lip liner in Currant, and I'm gonna go for a bold lip today. And just line my lips with this first. And I'm gonna go on top of that with my NYX Butter lipstick in Moonlight Night. And this is my favorite, like, dark lip color. I just feel like it goes on really nicely and just feels comfortable throughout the day. Oh, wow. And then I'm just gonna set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter, and this is what's really gonna lock your makeup in, like, to last the whole day. Regardless of what look you do, I feel like it's good to set your makeup with a setting spray. So I'm gonna set my face with this. I don't know how to do those like cute little poses that people do in the end. That's just like not for me. I can't do that. Maybe in another video, but I'm not good at posing. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social media platforms. And I'll see you guys in my next video.